Fly guy. What's the word?
I thought I was NoEdits.
Oh, we gonna get there.
Okay. What's good? How you feeling today?
I'm good, man. I'm good. You alright?
I'm good.
Mr. NoEdits, man. Let's talk about it. How you get that name?
Shit, it was given to me.
Uh-huh.
I was a power changer with my fam, and we decided to start recording content. Start a YouTube page just for like promotional uses. And shit, they say like, yeah. I really just say what I be thinking, bro. So it'd be like I stand on the shit I say, but it could be out the way sometimes. You know what I'm saying? People could take shit the wrong way too, but you know what I'm saying? It's just like unadulterated thoughts.
For sure. So they ain't cutting you off no way. You just no edits. We ain't editing.
No edits, no malice though. That's why I want the people to know it's no malice. Like I don't come from from hatred.
Facts, man. Let's talk about your upbringing, bro. And what was that like?
Upbringing was cool, regular. I would say it wasn't extraordinary or nothing, but I'm the second oldest of 6 kids. Like Rube said, I had both parents, so it was like I didn't starve, but I didn't get everything I wanted. You feel me? So, but I don't hold no ill feelings towards that. I think I had a phenomenal childhood.
Okay. Go ahead.
But like I said, I'm the second oldest of 6 children, so that kind of put me in like a father role where I would look after my younger siblings, like, you know what I'm saying? Like a big brother, but it gave me like more of a father role, you feel me? So it felt like, you know what I'm saying, like I was kind of obligated to do shit for my siblings.
Okay, understandable. What was your schooling like, bro? Like, you know,
school?
Talk about that, yeah.
School, I believe, was a waste of time for me. You feel me? Like, I went to school, I graduated and shit, but like, I feel like I could have dropped out of school in like the 8th grade.
Yeah.
And been who I am today. I feel like it's just like, and this is all retrospect now that I am who I am today, so I don't feel like it's beneficial past like the 8th grade. You feel me? Like, other than socializing, I don't think. We can just edit that shit out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, baby, shout out.
Shout out Kari, Kid Kari.
No edits. We ain't gonna edit it.
Hey, but like after 8th grade, after you figure out how to make friends and shit, I feel like you could really just drop out of school. Like,
do you feel like that's for everybody, or is that you feel like it's just for you?
I feel like it's for everybody. Really, like, cause I'm 35, bro, and I started my journey on like my entrepreneur journey probably, I ain't gonna lie, 2 years ago. I started a company 2 years ago, and it was strictly out of finesse. But like everything I learned, I taught myself as a grown man. So I would tell y'all, I've learned more in the past 3 years than I learned my entire life.
So what did you do up until before that, until you started your business? Kind of like, what was life like after graduating high school? You know, what were kind of some of your experiences?
That shit was hard. I ain't gonna cap. So I became a father at early age, 24. I ain't figured shit out. You feel me? I'm out here shooting from the hip. So I became a father and I got married. So now I'm trying to take care of 2. Like now, like my role from as a big brother really transitioned into a father, where I really have to take care of 2 separate individuals. And I was like, I'm figuring shit out for real. Like, niggas, 60-hour weeks, niggas selling weed, you know what I'm saying, trying to make ends meet. So it was like me figuring all this shit out, me going through all that turmoil and shit, kind of brought me to where I am today. That put me on that path, because I always been a dreamer. I never stopped dreaming. Like, I've seen niggas get the job and settle for the Ford Focus. Like, I want the motherfucking Benz. I want the motherfucking Ferrari. So I always dreamt. So with that shit, it just, you know what I'm saying, I just had to do some fine tuning, and I just really start researching. And then like one of the one of the questions that I researched. Well, I didn't research. I looked into it though, and this shit kind of like changed my life, nigga. I looked up. I googled one day like how do rich people get rich, and then from there it was off into the races. You know what I'm saying? I researched probably for like 3 to 6 months to where I felt comfortable doing different shit or trying new shit out, and I hopped in the game.
And when you think about somebody Googling a question like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, what was your mind frame at that time? Like, that's just not something that somebody would Google. That we probably all should Google.
It was out the mind. It's not out the mind frame. It's like we all. I think, like, especially as Americans, we all think about money, and we hold money into like some importance. So it's like, you feel me? It wasn't like, I know, like, where I'm from, like, we know rich niggas from doing, you know what I'm saying, specific shit. Give me something. From, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, you could either trap, scam, or, you know what I'm saying, some shit on rob niggas or some shit on that nature. But it was like, the real rich niggas, cause I always eat at like nice restaurants and shit. Mm-hmm. So I'd be like, real rich niggas not putting their shit in jeopardy like this. You know what I'm saying? Not taking motherfucking risks for $1. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the lifestyle way better. I used to, when I first started really eating at good restaurant, I used to always go in that bitch and be like amazed at the temperament inside the motherfucking establishment. Cause we always do Fridays or Applebee's or some ghetto shit like that. And it's just loud, ghetto, obnoxious in that motherfucker. But like, you know what I'm saying? You look around a rich nigga restaurant, niggas is actually genuinely happy. It's smiling. Motherfuckers is like having casual conversations. It's not, you know what I'm saying? The waitress is not mad. Got attitudes and shit like. So I peeped all this shit. So I was like, that's when it came. I started to think about lifestyle versus like a dollar amount, which when shit really started to make sense for me, because it was like saying like being rich is subjective to the person. You feel me? Like my idea of rich might be different from your idea of rich, but lifestyle isn't. So I wanted with this knowledge being acquired. Now it's me trying to set up a lifestyle instead of me trying to get a certain dollar amount or a material motherfucking object.
So is that, can you speak more on what your ideal of rich is?
Lifestyle. Having your bills paid without having to punch nobody clock. You know what I'm saying? Being able to do what you want to do when you want to do it, basically. Like, if you want to take a trip, you can take a trip. You want to go buy a new car, you can buy a new car. You want to motherfucking go buy a chain or watch. You want to trick on some hoes, you can do it. It doesn't hurt nothing. You feel me? It's like, it's lifestyle. You want to smoke good weed, drink good motherfucking liquor, that's lifestyle. You feel me? Most niggas look rich and eat McDonald's.
Facts. So, 24, got your baby, you making ends meet. Barely. Like,
yeah, I think that's really what honed me, cause it was like I ain't no stranger to hard work, but like, nigga, I worked in a lot of different industries, and I always peep shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm gonna come in this bitch as an employee, but I'm gonna work and I'm gonna learn the system and understand how shit go. And then, you know what I'm saying, like, when you really get into shit, you really understand the shit, you can look up and see how much a motherfucking company made for a year. You know what I'm saying? Like, my last job, Ford, them motherfuckers making $8 billion profit a year. I mean, this bitch making $50,000. Like, nigga, it don't make sense. It just don't make sense at the end of the day. But like I said, like, the school system, they don't teach us this shit. They teach us to go be slaves, nigga. They teach you just enough to go to don't look like a fucking idiot on an interview. You feel me? But other than that, like, they not teaching you anything to be self-sufficient. They not teaching you how to fish. They teaching you how to go to the fish market. So that's why I'm like, I'm totally against school. Like, my newest son, like 7 months, and I don't know how I'm going to school. But like, if he do the traditional shit, the conventional shit, it's like, I really like, nigga, just don't go be an asshole and we good. You feel me?
All right.
Like, I don't really give a fuck about that shit. You shouldn't either.
Okay.
Can go make some friends. Fuck some hoes. And that's that.
Okay, man. So, what? Right now, where you at, man? What's going on? What do you plan on doing for the future? You know, what you got going on?
Future, it's always been a money chase for me, and I ain't got the money yet, so I'm still on the money chase. But it's a bunch of different avenues. Like shit, I just really get $1 and invest it in some more shit to try to make another $1. So it's like I ain't got nothing concrete yet, but my renovation business, the hustle and renovate. So that's my actual job. I work that daily. But shit, meantime, I've been buying GoPros, drones, motherfucking cricket machines, heat presses. So it's like shit, I might have like 10 hustles. Well, 10 legitimate hustles, which would be like 10 businesses. So it's just like me just basically trying to create different revenue streams right now.
Facts. All right, man. Anything else you want to say before we close it up?
Say no to drugs. That's it.
All right. Thank you, man, for coming on. You know, Mr. NoEdits himself.
Appreciate it.